Hey everyone, it's Michael and welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing earplugs, another earplug review. But don't call them earplugs, call them acoustic filters. The brand is Dubs, and I had one of my subscribers request that I do a video and review on these. So shout out to my man Anthony, thank you so much. I hope this is what you wanted. Anthony had left that comment on my other earplug review where I went into Skull Screws and Vaders and Etymotics. If you haven't seen that video and are really trying to shop around different earplugs, check them out below too. I listed the description to that video below. But today we're only speaking about Dubs. I wanted to get this review out sooner, but because I don't take any requests lightly or any review lightly, I wanted to make sure I covered all my grounds. So today in this video we're going to cover comfortability, usage, versatility, and especially if you're a musician, I go into the studio to practice with my band and then live performances. So let's jump right in. Okay, so here's the front of the package right here. Dubs acoustic filters. Here is the back, which I already had ripped a hole in it because I used them. Alright, so I'm going to pop this out right now and show you the actual plugs themselves. Once you take it out of the box, this is the actual carrying case that it comes in. Okay, see it there. It's the bottom. So you take the top part off, like that. And there's extra plastic here. Take that off. And yeah. So it kind of looks like this. This is how it sits in there. Alright. So right off the bat, I like the casing. This is a good product to carry around. It's not too big. Goes in your pocket or your gig bag, whatever. So that's the first pro. Good carrying case. So I went to band practice to first try the Dubs out. I inserted them into my ears before we started playing, and I actually inserted one of them incorrectly. They're very small, and I'm not used to how small these things are. They're not too pointy, they don't have a string, so when I inserted it, one was upside down. I didn't have the packaging. If you see the box it comes in, the girl on the cover here, it shows the inner part is smaller. That's actually, well, it's actually facing the outer part of the ear. And then the inner part here that's facing the nose is actually larger. I think I had them backwards. But once I played around with them, I actually had one of the members of the band, Kelly, help me out with it. I was like, which way is it facing? So I don't know if you want to consider that a con. I don't really. That was my dumb moment. So they are comfortable and they do work. Putting this into your ears, just like in the last video, you want to take the top part of your ear and insert them here like this. Popping the last one in here the right way. I'm going to show you what it looks like. As opposed to other earplugs, you really can't tell that a person is wearing them unless you're really looking. There's no string. It's not sticking out too far. So these, if that's something that you're into, you don't want to let it be known that you're wearing earplugs, then that's definitely a pro. If you don't care, then it's just whatever. It's just another feature that you can take or leave it. Once I had this in, it was a very, very good earplug. It kind of felt like they were going to fall into my ear, like, oh my God, there's nothing holding on to it, because I'm not used to something without a string or something a little longer that it's kind of pointier. So first of all, they're very comfortable. Second of all, they are really, really good. They pretty much do what they say on the package. It's an acoustic filter, they say, so it kind of mutes the sound but doesn't take away the waveforms, the frequencies of the live sound. So I use the Dubs at rehearsal, and head on you can't tell that I'm wearing the Dubs, but from the side you can tell that they're in my ears if you're looking for it. So sorry about the shakiness. I put the camera on a small tripod on a shelf, and I didn't realize how much the instruments, the vibrations of the sound would shake it. So here's me and Kelly just having a good time at practice, and the sound from the Dubs was spectacular until there was a few songs where I had to really open my jaw to work some of the high notes, and it was breaking the seal of the
dub in my ear, and all of a sudden it got really loud. So in fact, you can see right here, Kelly was telling me, like, you know, you're not sounding exactly like yourself, and it was getting really, really loud. So I took the dubs out, and she said it sounded better. So that was the only problem I was having at first, getting used to the feel. Here, I tried it with my band live. This was an outdoor gig. We were playing inside a shell of a trailer. It was a big fire department, bunch of fire departments having a parade, and I wanted to test the difference it would be, if there was any difference, from playing outdoor show compared to playing an indoor show with the dubs. Here we are at an indoor club, and here we are at another indoor club. So what I found was the sound was consistent with whether we played outdoors or an indoor show. That's definitely a pro for these earbuds.
So what's my review of the sound itself? How does it filter out the sound? Well, it's the best earplug I've ever tried. As far as, well, from a musician standpoint, it keeps all the wavelengths about equally the same. It diminishes about the same. But some of you watching this, I know a lot of you probably aren't musicians. So musicians, hold off 1 second. For those of you who are looking for an earplug for machinery, you work with loud machinery, or you want to wear it at a concert, so to speak, you know, you might want to go with something like this. These foam earplugs, they're really cheap. I had mentioned in my other video, Heroes makes a lot of them actually, Skull Screws. These actually, you can pick them up at Walgreens or Walmart. They're just bell-shaped foam earplugs, and they're a one-time disposable type of thing, and they work really well. They just block out a lot of sound. If you're a musician and you're looking to block out sound but not the sounds that you need to play and perform, then definitely check out the other video I did. But I would say that if you are a singer, these might not be the best for you. In the other video I had mentioned Etymotic was my favorite because it comes with the string, it fits really well and comfortable in the ears, and it kind of sticks out a little bit. So because it goes in further into the ear, just the way it's fit, I can still sing and not have any issues with the seal of the earplug itself. These dubs, even though they sounded probably the best, because they didn't stick in the ear as far, in the ear canal, every time I would open my jaw wide enough to sing a certain part, it would break that seal in the ear canal. So all of a sudden it got really loud. But I was actually playing the drums and not singing, and it was fine. So depending what instrument you play, these may or may not be the best for you. If you're going to concerts, I would say that these probably are the best for you, unless it's like you're really close, front row, and the music is blasting. I would probably go with the Vaders using the red filters, because those black out the most sound and probably are the most comfortable. But in generally speaking, these dubs were awesome. I would say they're about $22 on Amazon, I think. So they're maybe a couple dollars more expensive than the Vaders or the Etymotics. But they're right up there with the best of them. So I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any other questions about the dubs, I'd be happy to answer them. Like I said, I did a lot of different testing on them. So Anthony, thank you so much for the comment and for the question. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you, and now you can make a more educated purchase. Guys, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos like this every week, either it's a review or a music lesson itself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.